T-Man 978 Shill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. If you missed it, my previous review was Transformers Legacy Point Blank with Peacemaker right there. But in this video, it's Transformers Legacy Deluxe Class Decepticon Dead End. It doesn't say Decepticon. I don't know why they have to put Decepticon in front of some of this stuff, but not all of them. That's weird. Yes, I know it's licensing and trademarks, but keep it consistent. I think they should have just named them Stunticon. But there's that artwork right there. Here's the stuff on the back. This is going in the trash. Thank you, TM Reviews, for helping me acquire this. Here he is. This is the third member that we got. Well, third member outside of Motormaster that we're getting right now released. Yes, he looks weird. This stuff right here that like really bothered people, like it kind of looks uglier on the inside right here, but on the outside, not so much. In person, it doesn't bother me so much, but yeah, it is still a thing. And yeah, that's what he looks like. This is going to be a quick review. I'm not going to combine them until I get breakdown. Breakdown is the final piece we need. As far as his look, this face is highly G1 cartoon accurate. Super G1 cartoon accurate. Let's spin that around. For whatever reason, for every single one of these, they went with just a straight up pig. I actually pulled this out by accident, and I thought it was on a ball joint, but it's not. So it just swivels, so you can't look up and down, and that has been driving me nuts for 4 figures, including Motormaster. The other articulation, oh yeah, things that stop or deviate from it, making him look super G1, is this body design. It's not straight. He was really boxy and really square. So, drag strip wound up looking really cartoon accurate. Motormaster looks cartoon accurate, but every single other character, not so much. So that is a bit disappointing. So, let me just say this right now before I get to the end of this. Combiner Wars, they deviated a lot. They went with their own style of what the characters would look like. They were kind of G1 reminiscent, but not completely. They were a complete deviation, some of the characters. These still deviate a lot. So it's like, I don't know what they're going for. Like with their simple transformations, they could have been as G1 toy and cartoon accurate as possible, but they're not. Anywho, let's get to the other articulation since I was showing that neck. You get this, swivel here. You bend 90 degrees. When he's holding his gun though, you can't bend 90 degrees because it bumps up against the bicep. There's nothing in the wrist. You get waist swivel. Legs go back till you bump kibble. Come forward all the way. Go out to the side all the way. Swivel right here. And you bend here, but you get thick calves that make it look like, is this really even bending the knee? And the feet do this. It's only tabbed on there. It's not pinned. And you do get this articulation, but that is kind of loose. There's no ratchety action right there at all, which is kind of aggravating. And now that I'm really looking at this guy, let's take the guns out there. It's like outside of the chest, there's like no, in the face, no paint or details on anything right here on the legs. His wheels in the cartoon were right here, and they got the detail right there. I think they should have painted that black. I mean, that's easy enough for me to paint black, but why should I have to do that? But you do have all this paint back here, so I guess all the paint budget went to the vehicle mode. Anyhow, here are the guns, so you can see them up close. All the guns are different. They're similar, but they're different. I thought they were all going to be the same. These don't combine together like Drag Strip, and Wild Rider. You see these ports right there? That's mostly for the combined mode. And he has ports on the back of his arms. Like, why has these? Like, I was trying to port the gun right there, but you can't. You can't put it in his hand if you want that type of action. Or port it right there. Here's this comparison. When I get breakdown, I'm going to show them in robot mode, do a whole recap, show them in vehicle mode, and then recap how you combine it, and then talk about the combined mode, even though I basically did all that in the Motor Master video. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. I don't feel like repeating myself. In the Minosaur combined mode, that's when I'll talk about everything. But there you go. These two share some DNA transformation-wise, but the pieces are completely different. I don't think they share any tooling, but the transformation is highly the same. Any old who transformation. I'm going to take this out the hand, take that out the hand, rotate this just like drag strip, rotate that just like drag strip. We can go ahead and elongate that up a bit. This wheel right here rotates downward. Rotate that downward. And you see this? You know what? Oh boy. When I was suggesting that drag strip body should be the Crasher mold, I thought Crasher was going to be repainted or retooled from drag strip. They have this technology right there where it's one wheel instead of the four. Somebody's like, Crasher didn't have four wheels on their shoulder. Well, there you go. They got the technology. And it'll pull the back away right here. My initial instincts was to rotate the head, but no. Actually, once you pull the back away, we need to pull this off. Then we can rotate this back. Then we can go ahead and lift this up just like drag strip to put that into place and make that match. Now we can shut this and go ahead and bring this forward. If you rotate that head around, you will not be able to shut this at all. Well, just like drag strip, we can pull this forward and that forward. You should be able to, you know what, I'm not going to do it. Just bring it up here, plug that into place. We can go ahead and shut this. Bring this up here and plug that into place. You know what, don't shut this yet. There is a interlocking peg system right there. I like to make it overlap. That seems to be the easiest way to do things right there. Now we can shove that forward, shut these, and then these peg together. And if you do not, you plug that together. If right here, if you don't shove these forward, it will keep a humongous gap right there and you will be disappointed. But yeah, that's an actual step. You gotta like click that. But now here he is in his G1 alt mode. It has a stripe going across it, just like the G1 toy. It's kind of weird because you see that little stripe and then it has a big stripe right there. They could have saved on paint making that like match, but I guess this must be, you know what, in the cartoon I don't think he had the stripe, so can't even say it's cartoon accurate. But even though we don't have this gap, we do still have a little bit of gapping right there on both sides, no matter what you do. I mean, I guess it should shove up like this, so we can see that it should shut, but it doesn't. There's gapping. The guns can attach like this, or because they have pegs on the side, they can peg like this. I'm good with either way. Actually, I kind of like this way, to be honest, better. So there's that. Here is this car right here that I always use for everything. Thank you, Blue Streak, for being in my collection. Like I said, vehicle mode comparison with all the other Stunticons in the video after I do breakdowns video. Breakdown, I might not even show any comparisons at all. I might just show him and then tell you wait for my Minosaur review. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But yay, roll. I like it. I just don't like that gapping right there. So it comes together mostly great. Besides that right there, which isn't too big a deal, but I want to point it out. And anywho, untab that. You can just bring the feet like this. Open this up and split and do this, and then spread the separate the legs. Just kind of seem like you got to do the overlapping thing that I did. And let's make sure I zoom in on this. These two pegs need to fit in around the thing that's shaped for that. You'll see it better in person. But there we go. I've rotated his waist around already. Or did I? Did I need to? No, I didn't need to. So I'm making stuff up. Get this away from here. Pull the arms out and separate this. Before we do anything else, we need to bring up the head. There we go. Push that down. Push that down. Now we can separate this. And when Sony sent this to me, this was actually not even attached because this doesn't grab that. That should have been pinned. But we can bring that back and shut that. And it does latch right here. It doesn't stay wibbly wobbly. Oh wait, before we can move the doors around, we need to rotate the wheels back up. And now we can flip this up. And he is a robot. It's kind of lackluster. I don't like the articulation or the way his body design just sucks. Like even when you rotate the thighs and trying to get him in a wide stance, the thighs bump into each other or the calves bump into each other. I don't like stuff like that. And I've been saying on all of them, I don't like that they don't have ball jointed necks. I like as much articulation as possible. And I don't see why they didn't give these guys ball jointed necks. What would that hurt if they gave them ball jointed necks? But I do like so far that everybody seems to have their own personalized gun. I've seen a breakdown review, but I can't remember if his guns are different. If his guns are the same, that's going to be disappointing. Anywho, link in the description for where you can find this guy on Amazon. Hopefully he's in stock or pre-orderable. Thank you for watching. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here.
Figure action. That one's me.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit.